Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas Scraplifts at Scrap Squad's Facebook group. Um, this is the inspiration layout, and I love it. I love the simplicity of the 3 tags, 2 photos with some dates on them, showing the growth from doing cookies with her son when he was a little boy, and here her son's doing cookies with his wife. Wonderful layout, and I want to take a then and now kind of set of photos when we make cookies this year, but cookies are on my mind, and so I'm going to take inspiration more from the cookies than from anything else, as you'll see in a minute. My granddaughter Katie asked me if we could do cookies while decorating the tree, while playing Christmas music on Thanksgiving night. And we didn't have Ava with us on Thanksgiving night, and she asked us to wait. So this weekend, when Ava comes back from her mom's, we're going to do our decorating and cookies and so forth. So I should be able to get some good pictures then. The photos I'm using are these of Katie's first Christmas cookies, which she made at our house in Houston back in, I want to say 2005. So she was 3, is that right? Yeah, she was 3. And so her dad gave her one of his t-shirts. She's wearing that to keep her clothes clean as she mixes up the batter on the stove there, and she's standing on a chair. And then these are the finished baked cookies and decorated, and she did all the decorating. So it's a lovely memory. So the thing that inspired me, and I'm going to go way off book today, the thing that inspired me in this were of course, the cookie subject, but also the tree here. And I remembered yesterday when I was trying to choose a paper for the background of the layout I was making yesterday, the lift I was doing yesterday, I had this, and I turned it around and loved this. And I recalled this silly little Christmas tree here, a black and white striped Christmas tree. Who does that? And a gray, snowy ornament for the O in the word season. I just love this piece of paper. So I thought, let me see if I could make that work. And it's Pinkfresh paper from their, I believe it's, yeah, it's right here. It's the Oh Joy collection, which I think it's a 2016 collection, so it's probably not out there anywhere other than I have lots of it in my stash. So I found some, if you saw the video I did of my Christmas stash that I gathered together, I had these kind of partially de-tagged sheets of tags from a couple basic gray collections. I think I have 1 fruitcake and 3 dasher sets, and they were kind of, some of them are out. At the end of this video, I think I'm going to take them all out and store them as tags instead of on those sheets. So sheets are hard to put back there. So I found a few tags that don't go too wildly away from the color scheme here on the paper. I'm going to let the paper do most of the work. I'm going to kind of arrange the photos like this and stick the tags in behind them. It says "'Tis the season," and I'm going to add 2 make cookies, which I happen to have on this. Gosh, I don't even know what brand it is, but it's a set of tiny words, Christmas-themed tiny words from many years back. I'm going to add some white and clear sequins and stars. There are all kinds in here, and I have to admit I don't know where this mix came from. I think it's from my local scrapbook store. So let me do the assembly here. I'm going to kind of do it like that. I'm going to put a piece of foam on the back to kind of raise it up a bit and to make it easier to do the tags. Let's see, do it like that. I'm kind of not sure. I love that color of tag, so that'll go there. And then I'll kind of decide on the color distribution here. That works there. That works there, there. And let me kind of slide that one back. Have a little bit showing on the edges there. So that works for me. I'm going to actually kind of hold them in place and run my adhesive. That one actually moved, and I may not like where it moved to. There's not enough adhesive to worry a whole lot about. Actually, that I think is going to work. Let me do that, and then now I will kind of curl these up. I have some adhesive showing here, so I'm going to have to do an embellishment there, and I don't have my tray filled with embellishments, so that'll be an after filming kind of thing. Let me do the little words here. I'm going to kind of put them at a wonky angle. I have lately been putting my little words like this on foam because I kind of like the dimension, but here this page is kind of about simplicity and telling the story. Actually, I'm not going to do them wonky because I have an opportunity and how many times do I have to stick and unstick things to learn my lesson? Didn't do a lot of planning for this one. Okay, so that says to make cookies. I've got these things. Let me reinforce the tags by adding a little bit of liquid glue underneath. As before filming, obviously, I tied the twine up to the tops. On the example, there was no twine, but I kind of wanted to reinforce the fact that these were were tags, I guess. I've put a little bit of, I'm going to let the placement of the dots on the pattern paper guide my placement of the sequins. And as I put that sequin down, I noticed that it doesn't really show much because it's kind of a flat white. So I'm using the shinier ones. There's a shiny little star. I may have too much glue there, but again, the glue will dry clear and flat. I'm kind of taking more shiny bits. So without making you suffer through all of that, I'm gonna end the video and turn you loose early today. I will add more sequins all around in every cluster of dots on the page. I'll do that. I'm going to add a Christmas embellishment here, maybe picking up something from the cookies. There's a little green tree there. I may add a tree here. Or there's a stocking there. I'll have to kind of look around. There's some mittens. There's a candy cane. So I may do one of those things there, and I'll probably do something corresponding over here. But I'm not going to over embellish it because I consider the pattern on the paper to be enough embellishments. So easy peasy. Happy day 3. Bye.